This is Sherri, Blaylock Riding Doc at Triple P Arena. Sherri, I want you to notice a few things about your run here. Number one, we're going to focus on where your hand is placed on the reins when you go into your turn. And number two, how long you keep your hands on the reins before you grab the horn. Okay, so let's just watch this through the first time without doing any edits or markups.
Here she comes. Crap. Come on, Sherri. Go, Sherri. Yes. Don't let him quit.
Okay, great. Now let's rewind that. Okay, so let's look at where you come in. You're coming into this barrel just a little too straight. You need to stay up the middle just a little bit more, okay, and then make your approach. All right, so notice how you come at that barrel. Now that wouldn't be so bad if you held your hands on the reins just a little bit longer so that you're bringing him right here instead of right there. Notice how his shoulder's right on that barrel. When a horse's shoulder drops down on that barrel like that, the next place they're going to go is here before making their way out the barrel, which is exactly what he did. Okay, so if you will hold him between your hands until you get to about this spot right here, okay, right here is where you actually need to put your hand on the horn. And instead, you put it on the horn right here, okay, allowing him to dip into the barrel and come out wide. Okay, so that sets you up bad for the second, although your second was actually your best barrel. Now, I want you to notice where you put your hands on the horn here. Bam. Right there, you have already placed your hands on the horn, allowing your horse to get in on that second barrel. It's just a good thing that he held his shoulder up. Okay, you actually make a good second barrel turn. You go in correctly, you come out correctly. All right, now, good little smack on the rear there, but notice your hand goes to the horn right here. Okay, way before it should. You should hold it, hold it, hold it, two hands, two hands, two hands until you get right here, and then release. Okay, your horse should actually be in this pocket right here, not right here. Okay, you want to be here. Okay, now let's back up for a moment and look at how high your hands are on the reins. Your hands are so high on the reins, and here's a good spot to show you that your hand on the other side of the neck should be about right there, okay? And you should be up on the horn driving until you get right here, okay? And then at that point, with your hand slid down on the rein, sit back and finish a hard turn. Now, in allowing him to come into the barrel a little too tight here, notice where he comes out on the back side. He goes in too tight because he dropped that shoulder. Luckily you missed the barrel, but it causes him to get deep in the back pocket and then run out. Okay, so in review, if you will do two main things, if you will hold your horse with two hands until you get to your pockets, which would be about right here, and then drop and go to the horn. And then if you would also notice right here where your hand's at on the rein, it's kind of high. Your hand actually needs to be about 8 inches further down. You would finish your turns and be tighter, okay? All right, so let's slow it right here. Look how high your hands are. So those two things, hold your horse to its pocket, slide your hand further down, and you're going to be so much better in the long run. Let's watch it through one more time. And I hope that this helps you in correcting your runs for the future. A nice smack on the rear there, good for encouragement. And I also like how you continued to whip all the way to the timer there. A good 2 or 3 licks is plenty on the way out the door. All right, looking forward to the next race.